That's fucking talent right there.
Definitely, I remember everything.
I mean, it's a 50-50 toss-up, and I would have pounded your fucking fist either way.
I'll say once I graduated, I really stopped buying physical dicks.
Why can't you be like a normal person in society and sit there and shut the fuck up, man? That's the Captain Major right there. Here, and then all of a sudden I see the blue lights just light up on my webcam when I'm not running it. I'm like, motherfucker.
Oh, does it turn on? Does it turn on when I call you?
No, it turns on when I open Discord and then shit and like OBS. But there has been a time where it went on and it shouldn't have, and I was like, glitch or peeping Tom.
Oh man, at work especially, I do have it taped up because I don't trust my work laptop.
100%.
But the webcam, if I get a little paranoid, I'll just yank the power cord from behind it, and I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah, dude, that low cap is nice as fuck. I'm gonna throw on a light real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Spicy. I'll look good.
Oh yeah, light up, yeah. Dude, I just finished watching Coyote Peterson get stung by the executioner wasp. God, I miss watching those videos. They're so entertaining.
I'll be honest, I have never watched one.
No? Oh.
No.
Well,
I did, however, see a
know,
video of a zebra's face getting ripped off yesterday.
Holy shit. That's great. On Instagram?
I don't know. It was in a Discord group I was in, and the crocodile just grabbed his face and started rolling, and it like started tearing the face off.
Oh God.
And then everybody was like, get it off, get it off the screen. And I was like, get it off the fucking screen.
Yeah, no, that's brutal. Yeah, no, but you know the premise of his show, right? Where he tries to go up the entire pain index of animals and tries each one of them out.
Pain index, right?
No, he's testing it out.
There's already one?
When he started, there already was one. But
who's the dumbass that did it first?
I'm not sure. Maybe a lab or something. Hey, try to refocus your camera. It's blurry as shit right now.
What? What do you mean refocus it, bro? What the fuck can we do?
Like take your hand and like.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Okay, and then let go. Come on, camera. Focus. Focus, bro. Yeah, it focuses on your middle finger.
Let me see.
Oh. Trent is now gone. See babyface Trent. Oh, that's better.
Thought you could fool me? Logitech? The fuck?
For the audio listeners, Trent was giving cunnilingus to his webcam.
That is not accurate.
I mean,
I just turned it off and turned it on. That's all that happened.
They can watch the YouTube video and find out.
It didn't happen. What did happen, though?
What's going on?
There's a semifinal in COD later today between Toronto and Optic.
So you gotta tell me how that happened, because I saw that on Twitter. I was like, what the frick?
Somehow Toronto beat New York, which nobody was ever going to think happened. And they made it out of their group. So
did it go to game 6 or like, or sorry, it obviously always goes to game 6.
Yeah, it was a good series. But no, there's no game 6, man. It's game 5, bro. Come on. Game 5 is the overtime search and destroy game. You win a series by winning 3 maps. But
hold on. I think I locked my dad out.
Oh my god, man. Always with the shit, dude. We start the fucking pod and Matt fucks it up somehow. And the fucked up part is he's not editing any of this shit out, dude. Not any of it. He could be gone for 20 minutes. He ain't doing shit. He's coming back though.
I do that about like once a week. It's because he'll be out. I'll do that like once a week because
you're scared of being home alone.
He'll be doing yard work, and I just have a force of habit of locking the back door every time I let Charlie back in.
Dude, the same shit happens to me. Like my mom would ask me, "Did you lock it?" I'm like, I don't know. But like when I shut the door, I shut the door holding the deadbolt already. So I like shut it and twist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't use the handle.
Well, our back door is just like a switch. So you pull the door back and you just flick the switch and it's locked.
Yeah. So your thumb's already fucking.
So your thumb's already in position. Yeah. So I usually just go pull, flick the switch. We're done.
The same thing with my truck. Like I get out of my truck and I immediately, without thinking, click the fucking buttons to lock it.
Yeah.
And then my mom will it'd be like midnight. And mom's like, "Can you check if I locked my truck?" And I'm like, "How do you not know? Like, what world do you live in where you don't do it?" Like, I do it without thinking. I just fucking click.
Yeah,
and I never don't think my car's locked or truck's locked.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first thing you do when you get out. Lock that shit.
Yeah, you got to make it a habit so that you don't have to worry about it for sure.
Yeah. Or just don't worry about it unless shit gets stolen. Whatever. Don't put valuables in there.
Yeah. So Toronto makes it past New York, and then
Toronto made it past New York and Minnesota.
Oh,
dude, online is a motherfucker, man.
Do you really think it's that?
Yeah. Yeah, I really do.
Like what happened with okay, so tell me what happened with Rocker, because I definitely wouldn't expect that.
Rocker lost a Game 5 search and destroy to Toronto, which, it went Game 5. It's unfortunate. Minnesota, I think, is a better team, but they're gone already.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you're saying it's because it's online versus LAN, was there like some questionable moments where someone clearly saw someone else before the other guy, or
no? It's like an atmosphere comfortability thing. Like the Minnesota guys on LAN perform way better. Like everybody's comfortability is high right now because they're chilling at home. But when you put the lights, the stage, the crowd, all that shit on people, a lot of people don't show up. Minnesota always shows up.
I see what you're saying.
They always show up on LAN. They've never not showed up on LAN. They're consistently third, fourth, making fucking deep runs, making finals.
These teams are able to perform better because there's less pressure, because there's no lights, there's no show. Okay,
there ain't shit to fucking worry about, dude. New York picked a kid up in place of Happy. Like Happy filled in for 0 after they dropped 0.
Yep.
And the problem was they were looking for a replacement, and they were signing Mac Meltz, and this kid wasn't his contract wasn't done for him to play at that one event where Happy filled in. So Happy filled in, and they got shit on, and then nobody saw this shit coming. But now the league's online, so first quit your bitching because you have something to watch.
Yeah.
Much like the UFC yesterday, where people were crunk about it, why can't we just fucking support the CDL and trying to make this shit online? Because we have nothing else to do. So shut the fuck up about bitching that it's online and the production's weird. The shit they're trying is groundbreaking. So shut up. The YouTube chat watching COD is the most fucking toxic thing I've ever seen in my life. Either way. So they signed this Mac Meltz kid who has been doing well in the Challenger shit online. And then the league goes online, and fucking yesterday, it seemed like Mac Meltz could not be killed. It was fucked. He was like sprinting and shit and like shooting his MP5 twice, and people were dying, and I was just like, huh.
What's happening?
Yeah. They played the knockout match last night against the Rocker, and in the domination at halftime, everybody on Minnesota had like 10 kills or like 10, 9, 8, Yeah. Everybody on the subliners had like 10, 9, 8. Mac Meltz had 21 at half. He's on pace for a 40-kill domination game. What the fuck? The guy's not on the planet, dude. He's playing from fucking Mars or some shit.
Well, he's from the future because he knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, and he's not playing with a webcam, dude. It's probably not even him. It's probably a fucking robot. Like, I don't know, man. It was fucked. It was awesome to watch, but like, holy shit.
That's weird that they wouldn't be allowed. That they would be allowed to continue to play without a webcam.
I mean, you can't. Like, I guess you can't enforce it. Like, well, then you can't play. You're not going to do that.
Yeah, but I guess how do you know that it's that player playing?
Because they're not, man, nobody's that stupid. I know you like to think of all this shit. Nobody's that dumb. The guy's getting paid $50K a year minimum to play COD. They're not going to go in with somebody and then go to LAN and fucking lose. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, LAN, obviously you see the guy, but like online, if your team is trash, could you not?
So, okay, hold on. Let me break this down. So you're going to scrim with a better player than somebody on your team to just try to do well in an online event, and then when LAN comes, where everything matters, get shit on because you're not scrimming with that guy?
I guess if they're just looking to take advantage of the situation and get points.
Get points to...
Get CDL points.
Okay, to do what with them? You going to spend them?
No, to be in a certain ranking to make sure that you go to champs.
Okay, and then you're going to go to champs. It's on LAN. You're going to get smoked. What the fuck's the point of being there?
I guess so. Other than the fact that you got it. Other than the fact that you got the champs, dude.
Matt, we're off this train of thought right now, dude. You just pissed me off. You just pissed me off, bro. Just pissed me off. It's him. He just either wasn't provided a webcam or can't run a webcam on the current fucking setup because there's tons of pros doing it.
I don't know. You sound very defensive. I almost think you're the one who is playing.
Hey, I'm Mac Melts.
You're Mac Melts?
I'm Mac Melts. It's me.
It's you, dude.
They just put some young kid with a shitload of hair, but it's actually me.
Yeah, it's just a random photo that they got off Google.
But yeah, and they're playing Optic. Optic dropped JCap, picked up Cheen, and now they're in a semifinal.
So...
And then Atlanta's playing New York on the other side.
What was your opinion of Optic this weekend? Did they finally wake up as we were kind of bringing up before?
I don't think so. I think they just had like a kind of easy road.
Oh, you think you had the easy way out, dude?
I think no, they didn't have the easy way out, but just the way this gets seeded, like you're gonna have those. So like Toronto beat New York in the first match. And then Toronto beat Rocker in like the qualifier. So now they're in the semis.
Yeah.
Subliners beat Florida. Dude, Florida won the last event that they were at.
Mm-hmm.
And they just got double bopped out. They lost to Rocker and New York.
That's a bad weekend.
Yeah. And then New York. Mac Melts absolutely fried Minnesota. So that's how they ended up in semis. FaZe beat Paris and London to make semis, which not a surprise. London beat Optic in Game 5 in the first map. And then after losing to the Royal Ravens, Optic looked like a different team because they 3-0'd Paris and then 3-0'd London, even though they lost to them 3-2. And that's how they're in the semis. It's like I don't know if Optic could have clicked a little bit with this roster, but they're still not where where we thought they were going to be.
Oh, for sure.
Like today will be the test because they have to play Toronto, who's been insane.
Who's been doing good all week. Yeah.
And if they do well against, dude, they could be in a final. They could be in a fucking final this week. That's insane.
But also, like, not to shit on these guys, but like,
shit on them, please.
Well, I guess Atlanta. Okay. Well, okay. I was gonna say something, but I guess Atlanta is there. They haven't. Well, London.
They just haven't matched up.
Yeah. So they got kicked out before. So I do kind of agree with you in the sense that like this is definitely the most like advantageous situation some of these lower teams could get, where the top ranking teams were eliminated early.
This was Minnesota's event to like win. Because they're like the only team that can beat FaZe.
Yeah.
And they're already gone. So like Minnesota, they're a fantastic team. And they fucked up this event bad. They choked. or just, something was off. I'm not gonna say they like choked, but something was off, or they just didn't play like themselves or some shit. But like, this was a big event for Minnesota to secure lots of CDL points, because the only heavy hitter that's there is Atlanta.
Yeah.
And they're on the other side of the bracket.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you don't meet each other unless you fuck up semis and then go to and you meet them in the final. You already secured 30 or 40 points, whatever second place is, and you're playing for that extra 10.
And
or 20.
Trent, what are we going to do about Florida, man?
Well, what are we going to do about Florida? Well, we're going to do nothing.
Well, what would you do? Because these are your boys, man.
These are not my boys.
You're Team Florida, man.
No, man. I'm on Team Seattle, and I got a bigger problem on my hands with Seattle. So what the fuck am I going to do about Seattle is the question. The question is, fire your head coach, hire me. That's the fucking thing.
That's what you do, man.
Let me be the coach of Seattle. Let me drop Pander. No offense to Pander. And let me pick up Pristini. Dude, Pristini's been in a lot of conversation about swapping teams. Somebody said he's going to fucking Chicago.
What for?
They benched Gunless.
Oh shit! Why?
Internal problems, I think. But I'm pretty sure General's playing in a spot. But dude, Gunless? He's one of the fucking best players in COD. Like, skill and brain-wise.
Yeah, I don't know what that call is.
I think it's like an internal thing. Like, the team comms are just like, Gunless is notorious for being a tough teammate. Like, when shit goes wrong, he's not afraid to be vocal about it, and it ruins vibes, from what I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like, you need somebody, like, you got to be able to keep each other accountable and not get frustrated. So I mean, if like something's going wrong, like, you guys shouldn't be happy. You should be mad.
Unless that's not what his position is supposed to be.
You're on a team. There's no positions.
Well, I guess, like, would you not in essence assign a captain to be the guy who calls the shots?
I guess it's a preference on how you want to run a team. If it was me, I don't have captains. I have a team. Everybody on the team pulls the same amount of weight, including the coach. Everybody talks, like, there's no bad ideas, dude. That's in my opinion how you run a successful team. Is everybody's like, you throw all your ideas out there, you collectively break down each one, what you think is good, bad, that's not going to work, that is going to work, because everybody's going to have a different take. And sometimes that's a take that you might not think of. But if you're a quiet person and you don't want to put your opinions out there, like, if I'm the coach, I'm going like, hey, throw your fucking opinion out there. I don't care if you're quiet. Like, I'm looking at the quiet guy the most and going, what's your fucking thought? What's your fucking thought? What's your fucking thought?
Yeah.
Because, like, obviously they need to do something, because, they're losing hard points, which is not what you would expect from a team like Chicago. Very talent heavy, very capable of being slay heavy. And to lose respawns is very strange. Like, dude, their best mode is search.
Mm-hmm.
Every team Scump's been on, their best mode has never been search. It's always been respawn. Like, Scump, it was the respawn warrior, man. And, since he came onto the scene, they were respawn fucking domination, always. They were a 2 hard point, and then whatever the game 3 is, they change it every fucking year, which is annoying, but, it is what it is.
All right.
But yeah.
Okay, so then with that said, hold on. I'm trying to find the rest of the schedule.
What do you want to know? I already have it.
Just want to know what's the matchups for today. So obviously
Toronto Optic,
New
York and FaZe.
New York and FaZe. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, New York FaZe, that's a good match, but I don't see a world where FaZe lose unless Mac Melts is just Simp 2.0 and just better.
Yeah.
But, like, dude, FaZe should win this tournament. It's FaZe's to lose, I should say that.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
Yeah. So I mean, like, their kryptonite in Minnesota is already gone. FaZe has not really looked like, they haven't even been tested really, in my opinion, this weekend.
Yeah.
And I mean, they threw map 2 against fucking London because of some drama. Because in map 1 against London, they were playing Hackney Hardpoint, and Scraps went to get water. Like he went to fill up his water bottle.
Yeah.
And then the ref started the match. And then Scraps came back from grabbing water, and they were losing 100-0 in the first map of the Hardpoint. And he's like, "What the fuck?" And then the ref's like, "Keep playing." And they're like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And then coincidentally, in the next map, FaZe went down 5-0 in the SND. Now's where you toss out the conspiracy theories that FaZe threw map 2 to be respectful of how they got fucked over on map 1. But then FaZe won 3-1, so it doesn't fucking matter. They won the next 2 maps anyway.
I guess, would you, well, I think we've brought this up before, but would you ever intentionally lose map 3 just so you could win map 4 if map 4 is something that is in your favor?
You never intentionally lose, ever. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you intentionally lose a map? Like, why wouldn't you try to win it on the chance that you win it? And if you lose it, you go to your strong map. That doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
You would still give it your all, even if it's your worst map, or you look at it as a chance to improve. Like, maybe you put it in the back of your head, like, oh, this is a really good Dom team. We're like, you know, don't get tilted this map. We might lose it. We have a really good hard point, and it's on our favored map for map 4. But you would never intentionally lose, Matt. You're insane.
Well, maybe it's intentionally lose is not the right thing to say. Maybe it's more of a, okay, this
don't get tilted.
Map 3 is Dom. That's what this team is very good at. Let's try to win, but we should also try to focus on, I don't know, identifying patterns or seeing what kind of plays these guys do, and don't get tilted about it, because
that's what VODs are for.
Sorry?
That's what reviewing film is for.
Oh, I see.
So you play
VODs.
the map. Yeah, you play the map as hard as you fucking can. And if you lose, you lose. And then you go back, you watch the VOD, and that's when you realize what routes they're taking, how do they break on B and that kind of shit. How do they play it when they have the AB setup, CB setup, whatever. That's what you do with VODs.
Yeah.
During the map, if you're not playing to win, get the fuck out of the CDL. An amateur team can take your spot.
I get your point there, but
you're a professional player. You play to fucking win the game. That series was fucking weird, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The start of that map, like, everybody's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, London's like team killing and shit, trying to get the map restarted because Scraps isn't there. And then FaZe is just sitting in the hill going, what the fuck are we doing? And then, yeah, it was weird as shit. But, you know, after that map, you know, they went out and handled fucking business, so it doesn't really matter. But that series was fucking weird. That was very weird.
Speaking of referees, what's this drama that Clayster is starting about referees?
Well, because it's online. So, like, they're in like a Discord call or some shit, and you can see what the activity of the person is in Discord. And Clay put out like a picture that, like, when they were playing at the Dallas event, he went and like looked at the Discord, and like 2 of the refs are like playing different games.
Yeah.
So he was like, you know, I'm not going to throw them under the bus. I'm hoping and assuming that they're on their downtime and that they're not actually responsible for anything. Yeah. But 2 referees were like playing Valorant and fucking CSGO or some shit.
Yeah,
like,
well, yeah. He says one's playing Tarkov, the other one's playing CSGO.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're in an esport and you see 2 of your referees doing something else, you're going to be like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I guess I don't know Discord enough. Like, I know that it obviously updates, but like, how long would it take for Discord to update and take that notification off? Like, if you went and played Escape from Tarkov and then shut it off, does it take 15 minutes for that notification to get taken off? Or
I think it's quick.
I mean, if it's quick, if it's within like 5 minutes, then yeah, I would be like, come on, man, what the fuck's going on here?
Well, yeah, Clayster said he's not throwing anybody under the bus. It's just something he noticed, that 2 refs, and there's only 4 refs in that chat, and they're playing games.
Yeah.
But that could also be in, like, they have their game running in the background, too. Like, they could be on the main menu of CSGO, because they're going to play CSGO later, or they were playing CSGO before this launched. and then
yeah.
But either way, it doesn't fucking matter. But the pros are a little bit upset, as everybody would be. I mean, like, it's just you're playing everything's online. It's harder.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people complaining. What was it? This isn't about the league though. This was about.
That's the problem, man. Like, what? Do you just want to not do anything, or do you want to give it a shot? Because, like, this is the best chance for esports or like anything that can be done online to take a jump and show popularity over like regular shit. Like, Twitch streamers right now, it's like a fucking economic boom for them. The amount of people watching Twitch and subbing, and like, it's insane because you have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Bro, fucking Ocho Cinco was watching TP play COD. Like, what the fuck? What's going on? This world's upside down.
Oh, definitely.
Dude, TP hit 30K subs. TP.
That's good for COD.
That's good for fucking... the only people I've seen with like 30K subs before is like Nick, Mercs, Tim, Ninja when he was on.
Mm-hmm. Like,
all your fucking big Summit.
Yeah.
But like, for a guy like TP who, I'm not talking shit about Teep. I fucking love Teep.
No. I like it. I like his commentary. I like his podcast. I enjoy his stuff.
He's the sexiest voice of all time, dude.
Okay, relax.
No, I won't. I refuse to relax because TP's voice is the sexiest thing that I've ever heard in my life.
Tifa or TP?
TP. Dude, put TP's voice on Tifa's body.
Okay. Okay, I don't need that visual.
Well, it's not a visual, it'd be an audio. Boom. Idiot.
Fuck.
So stupid.
Nice. But yeah, no, so wanted to talk about some of the negativity going around about Warzone, and like, this shit makes me laugh at this point because like, I feel like people don't realize that they've been complaining about the same stuff for 8 months now. And it's like, you know what, man, either don't support the game or support the game and just shut up because you're complaining about the same stuff. Like,
I complain about the same stuff because it's not getting addressed. You have to be annoying.
So like,
stuff to get addressed.
Do you? Because it's clearly not being addressed. Because you look at
keep being annoying. What else are you gonna do?
So right now I'm just looking at a tweet from Karma yesterday talking about how there's little dev support for competitive before Warzone. Warzone, as fun as it is, ruined any chance of the game going in a better direction.
Can you see anybody that liked that tweet?
I know you liked it.
I like that tweet. I agree 100%.
But I guess the problem that I think with the game is that its development group and its fan base are on two totally different pages. Like the dev
problem is there's a split fan base.
Yeah, that's very true. There's a
the biggest problem is that they have a league that they own now. The Activision owns, so which means it all falls on their shoulders. They don't delegate anymore.
Yeah.
So because they were pissed that people were taking, like MLG was taking the money, even though they own MLG. They wanted everything to be under their shit, and now they're seeing what it takes to run like a fucking professional scene. And you have a game, like you have this league get announced. Everybody's fucking crunk about it. We're like, holy shit, COD's getting legitimized. Let's go.
Yeah.
We hear the numbers, $25 million buy-ins minimum, and we're like, holy shit, this is going to be insane. And then the league launches. The game's good. Yeah. The maps are just not. But other than that, I think the game is a fantastic COD. Like gunplay, everything about it is good, except where you're running. I think the maps for this game are just fucking, man, they do not suit anything. They don't suit. There's 2 or 3 good combinations, but you can't run a fucking whole series off of 2 or 3.
Yeah, I've talked about that before as well. Is they need to stop focusing on making realistic maps and start making good maps. Yeah, you gotta. I don't know what the fuck you gotta do. I'm not a dev,
But Karma's saying, like, this game, like, I think he agrees. This game's good.
Yeah.
And it has the potential to get up to a certain point competitive-wise. Obviously, that's his area.
Okay, but do you think his point was that there's more dev support now, but only for Warzone? Or are you saying there's even less now?
No, he's saying the devs' focus now is on Warzone because of how big it is. And he's saying, like, he loves Warzone. He's like, as fun as it is, like, even for me, when I sign into COD, hitting the multiplayer tab doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean, I still do it, but, like, you know, I don't even really play COD anymore. Mm-hmm. And if I'm going to play COD, I'm most likely going to jump on Warzone.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, there's no enticement to hit the multiplayer tab.
Right, but do you think it's by his comment about how it ruined the chance of the game going in a better direction? Isn't it the best direction to follow the trend, and the trend right now being Battle Royale?
He's saying you got to think of who he is and what he's talking about. He's talking about the competitive side. He's talking about multiplayer. He's talking about, like, ranked play. He's talking, like, that's what his realm is for COD.
Yeah.
He's not the casual, like, I mean, he'll go play a different BR. He doesn't give a shit.
But maybe that isn't the better direction for the game.
No, but it is, because they own a league.
That's where
they run COD esports.
It's not the better direction, it's where they're supposed to go. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. That is the better. Growing the COD league to be the biggest esports league in the world should be a focus. It should be a thing, especially if you wanted to bring it in-house. Otherwise, let MLG run it. They were fucking killing it before.
I agree with you. I think there either was some sort of jealousy or some sort of, like, resentment that MLG was making money off their product. And I mean, as fucked up as it is to say, it may have been possible that they intentionally bought this out of MLG so that they could just kill it. Because I don't see Trent. I don't see
too much money.
Well, yeah, but if it was making enough money, they would actually focus on it. Right now, all they give a shit about is Warzone and Call of Duty Mobile.
Matt, they got our money already.
Yeah,
they will continue to, like, every comp COD player will continue to buy it. They don't need to cater to us anymore. We're in.
Yeah,
and, like, what Karma is saying is, COD has multiplayer. For COD to be good, multiplayer has to be good. So the fact that multiplayer was struggling and the fucking world was letting Activision know, hey, we're not fans of this, please help. Their hand is forced. They go, oh fuck, if we don't do something, we're screwed. So they tweaked the game. The game's gotten better. Obviously, at launch, the footsteps were insane. So that's gotten better. Dead Silence became completely silent. You know, they reduced the timers and like, you know, everything was trending in the right direction. We just needed to get there where it was really good. We're still not there 100, but they announced Warzone, released Warzone, and now Warzone's killing it. Mm-hmm. They aren't putting anything into multiplayer now. Whereas, like, if multiplayer is your only thing, you're going to make it good.
Yep.
But the fact that, you know, you have, what did they say, 60 million people have signed on to play Warzone now?
Yeah, well, but then again, to that point, you can't blame the dev for focusing on Warzone if the majority of their fan base is playing Warzone.
No, I agree. I completely understand. I understand wholeheartedly why they're doing what they're doing. But at the same time, you own a league. You signed up for this. Make it happen.
Okay, but what's lacking right now for the league? Because other than this coronavirus, which fucked up everything, they already were having all the events. Everything was being held live. They had that whole system set up. Were they expecting new maps to be made every month, or?
No, but I mean, if the constant complaint is, hey, these maps are shit, why not throw a DLC map in there? Why not try to make the most balanced Call of Duty comp map you can think, like, that you could? Make one.
Yeah.
Make fucking two. How hard is it to make two maps? I don't know. Try making one. Like, I mean, they've added maps into COD rotations before.
Did they not add some of the older maps that were fan favorites?
It's COD. Of course they did.
Right, but can you not just use those?
No. Those maps aren't competitive. They're fun pub maps. That's why they put them in. People love them, but if you try to take it seriously and play like, you can't play a comp fucking backlot game. It's literally
what I meant by that is like if they put in a good comp map from a previous game.
We've seen it though. You know, like that's where it gets weird. It's would it help? Probably, but we've seen it. We want the pros to fucking try to figure something new out.
Yeah.
Maybe it means put a shit fucking map in. I don't care, bro. But like, we see the same shit every single time, dude. And literally, the only entertaining map to watch most of the time is Gunrunner.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously the search and destroys they're always fun because it's search. There's just so many possibilities.
Like, I don't follow the other games enough, but like, is that a problem in like the Overwatch League or like League of Legends? Is that, oh man, but they just do the same map over and over again? Because like,
League is, you just need like 3 lanes. Like you need a fucking map with like this and then this. That's League.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's the style of game. But COD as an FPS, ever changing, like you can't have the same maps all the time. The only game that can get away with that is Counter-Strike. Because Counter-Strike's been the same since fucking 1999 or whenever the fuck they started.
Yeah.
But you already developed a fan base off of what they know. And what they know are those maps.
Yeah.
Those guns, those prices, what you need to buy, like it became a science. COD isn't a fucking science. COD is chaos on a, like, it's war but chaos. Like,
would you be interested in a possibility of auto-generated maps?
Explain yourself, please.
So the competitive scene, you click randomized map, and it picks a random map, it creates a random map.
Is that software a thing?
I mean, any Minecraft game starts with randomly generating a whole world. I'm sure you could expand on that.
Yeah, but Minecraft's also blocks, man.
Yes.
And they follow a certain thing with like biomes, elevation, limitations, that kind of shit. You can't have that in Call of Duty.
I guess I don't know how many other games out there auto-generate maps. Is Tarkov like that, or is the map always the same on Tarkov?
I would imagine it has to be the same. Anything with realistic graphics can't be auto-generated, in my opinion. I don't think you could get that done. Because the problem with that is, like, let's say you do that, and let's say it puts a fucking tower on a hill, and the fucking legs don't touch the fucking ground, but they still do hitbox-wise, so you go to, like, throw a nade, and there's nothing there, but then all of a sudden your nade gets stuck on air, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, that's what, like, COD pros deal with that shit at launch. Like, they start playing games, and they realize, like, something is so bugged in one area of like, the middle of the map on Petrograd. They were losing aim assist by the poles. Like, if a guy ran past the pole and you try to like follow him, the sticky aim would stop working. So you're trying to shoot him
because the pole's got magnets in it and fucks up your aim assist.
So like, and then they're going, yo, what the fuck is going on in the middle of the map? So then the devs go and address it, or like, something gets broken where like
something like that. I imagine the dev wouldn't even realize it was a problem until competitive players start using it. Yeah.
Pros are like, it's like you say, like, oh, there should be this thing to make this easier. Like, what professional players do is try to break the game. Like, that's what they're trying to do. Is they're trying to do shit that's so abusive that it basically breaks the game.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're trying to find any advantage that they can take, for sure.
Every single event. Like, people get mad that the pros all use the same gun. So there's always going to be one gun that's just a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Always. Halo, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, there's always one gun that's easy.
I was trying to find the link that someone posted in the Twitter feed for Karma's post, and like, it was like a old interview that one of the developers did, basically talking about like, what are your priorities coming into making Modern Warfare, and they basically were talking about what we were going through, which was making guns that kill faster so that new players can come in and not get punched in the face for 5 minutes. They can actually compete. And so it's interesting to see that
they can compete if you fucking remove skill-based matchmaking and just make it fucking first come first serve.
That's true. Absolutely. There'll be times where they get shit on, but then there'll be times that, hey, if it's first come, first serve, then you'll be eventually put up against someone who is not as good as you.
But so, dude, I mean...
And I mean, I guess...
all the good... So go ahead.
I was just going to say, do you think at this point in gaming now, you are required to kind of learn to play the game? You can't just play the game and expect to be good anymore.
I think so. Dude, every good player I know has gone through the shit to be good. Dude, I signed on COD. I was fucking ass. I was so bad. But what happened was I got fucking tired of losing. I got tired of getting shit on. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to get better at a fucking video game. And my parents thought I was dumb as shit trying so hard. And my friends thought I was dumb as shit trying so hard. I didn't give a fuck. That's what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. I have never done something and gone, I'm okay with being bad. I want to be good at everything I do because that's when you can start having fun with shit for me in my brain. I don't have fun trying to do something and fucking failing over and over, dude. That sucks. Failing sucks. It's not fun for me. I want to succeed. Now, does that mean I want to make money doing it? It's different. But I want to be able to do it.
No, absolutely. And I don't know if it's just internet rage that makes the developers think, we can't make the game too difficult because then these people will abandon the game. I think that's a very wrong mindset. And I think a developer should be willing to take the risk and make a game that's challenging so that its fan base can come in and learn to play the game. I think you should absolutely have to learn how to play. Shouldn't be, you get to come in this and be a fucking champion. If you want to do that, go play a first player game.
And that, not only that, dude, people love Dark Souls.
Yeah.
That game's reputation is for shitting on you.
Yeah.
And people love it. Because the devs say, fuck you, our game's hard.
Yeah.
And that's it. Fuck you, our game's hard. I think you die and you lose all your shit or some shit? Something like that? Or you have to,
no.
When you die, it's game over or something?
Well, you die, it's game over, and if you don't put a save point, then you'll lose stuff.
That's how games were when we were younger, though. You get like Mario, you get 3 fucking lives. You have to find more mushrooms to get more lives. You run out of fucking lives, done.
Yeah.
Can't play anymore.
Yeah, I think with Dark Souls, you either go back to your save point, or it's a matter of the save points are so far in between that if you die, you lose so much progress.
Yeah.
So you're backtracking so bad. But yeah, other than that, I know for myself this week I didn't get a chance to watch the UFC event. I do know what the
oh my god, you fucking insert the word here.
So
what are you doing then?
Okay, so this week I've been I watched a little bit, not too much.
And you didn't watch UFC?
No, because I went to bed at 9:30. I know. I'm a disgrace. I know.
Okay. Have you started watching Last Dance?
I watched episode 2.
Did you watch episode 1?
I went up to episode 2. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, that's oddly specific that you just watched episode 2. Wait, just episode 2?
I'm up to episode 2. I finished episode 2.
Okay, word. That's good. At least you started that.
Well, because
makes you appreciate greatness.
Well, I'll be honest. This week was interesting. I think work definitely got the best of me, and I was basically. You
said that last week, dude. Stop letting it get the best of you. Fight back. Throw hands.
Throw hands, yeah.
What the fuck?
What's your problem?
People just walk across my yard, bro. What the fuck?
Is that not your mom?
No, it was a kid.
It was a kid? Trent, did you knock up anybody 9 months ago?
Well, that kid looks like she's 9, so...
Did you knock up anybody 9 years ago?
I was 16. No. No, I did not.
Okay, then you're fine.
Yeah.
No,
it's weird when someone walks across your lawn that you don't know who they are.
No, I won't blame work. I'll say this week I was watching Last Kingdom just because it's a show that me and my mom watch, so we'll talk about it. And then I was also just watching.
We talk about Call of Duty, but you refuse to watch that. Okay, cool. We talk about UFC, but now you're refusing to watch it. Okay, cool. I'm picking up what you're putting down. All right.
Honestly, I forgot about the UFC. I didn't know when it was happening.
And that does not merit a response from me.
But I know what happened because I got the notifications on Twitter and I'm like, oh shit.
But let me guess. You know what today is.
Yeah. Today's Mother's Day.
Today's Mother's Day.
Yeah.
That's the thing you should forget.
No.
You should be like me, open on your, like boot up the PC, start scrolling through Twitter and see all the Mother's Day posts and go, oh, I better go wish my mom happy Mother's Day.
You don't have anything planned today for Mother's Day?
Normally, I would take her out for breakfast. What am I going to do?
Go to Dairy Queen, get our an ice cream cake.
My mom likes to see me enjoy shit.
Wow, dude. Really?
No, I'm saying
really?
My mom likes to spend time with me.
You really think for Mother's Day your mom would love nothing better than to watch you eat an ice cream cake by yourself and be like, oh my God, Mom, this is delicious?
You missed this, Matt. I'm lactose intolerant. I can't fucking eat the cake.
Yes, well, I mean, you could. You just be at the shitter all day.
No, I won't eat the cake, is what I'm saying. So, if I bought my mom a cake and I didn't eat it, she'd be pissed.
Yeah, but it's for her.
I'm not getting fucking diarrhea for a day for my mom, bro.
Okay, well, if you usually go and get her breakfast, go and make supper today. Because you obviously miss breakfast at this point.
Well, yeah, but no. It's quarantine, dude. There's not much you can do.
It's Mother's Day. You're supposed to do stuff for your mom today. I can't.
What did you do, bro?
I'm in another province. What do you want me to do? I talked to my mom for an hour.
Go there.
I talked to my mom for an hour on FaceTime.
Quit your bitching at me, dude. You do something.
I did already.
I'm a piece of shit.
I've completed my social obligation to my mother. Okay.
My sister is coming over for breakfast. We're having breakfast together.
There you go.
After the podcast.
There you go.
Yeah.
But your mom's making it or your sister's making it?
My mom's making it.
For fuck's sakes, that's not how that works, Trent.
Dude,
you need to go and make. So it's her day. You're supposed to do stuff for her.
Dude, yes, I agree. But let me tell you something. My mom's bored out of her fucking mind.
But still, I know she would appreciate the gesture.
No. She likes doing that shit.
Okay, Trent, I'm sure she does. But also, it's Mother's Day, so you're supposed to treat her.
You think all the shit she makes for me I ask for? No. She always asks me.
You're taking advantage of your mother.
Because of course, I'm the only son. I'm loved like you wouldn't believe.
Were you almost going to say you're her first son?
No, I was going to, my brain went to, only kid, but then I realized I have a sister.
I'm her only kid.
But I'm also the only kid.
Yeah.
I'm a full-grown kid, bro. I'm a full-grown kid.
You should tell it to your sister, hey, listen, I'm obviously the most important kid.
She sends me, favorite child shit all the time.
Yeah?
She might be right.
She might be right?
She might be right.
Well, you're probably a disappointment.
No.
No?
No. No.
No?
No.
Did I strike a nerve there?
No, I'm the successful one.
You're the successful one? She at least left the house. You haven't left the house yet.
But she kind of didn't at the same time,
What was that?
Did you hear that fucking thump?
Yeah.
That's just, I don't know. It's probably my mom dropping the ball or something.
Is that 9-year-old kid?
No. I think my sister might be here, though.
Okay.
But I'm definitely probably the favorite kid.
All right. All I'm saying is do something nice for your mom today.
I said Happy Mother's Day. That's the nicest thing you can do.
Yeah, well, that's a social obligation. You need to do something for them to show that you appreciate them.
Piece of shit.
It's fucking once out of 365 days. You have to do it once.
Nope. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, her birthday. All the days add up, bro. That's all I'm saying. This one's bullshit.
Unbelievable. Obviously, white people treat Mother's Day a lot different than Portuguese people. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, we treat family different.
We treat family different.
Family's different. You guys are like fucking... You guys don't have friends. You just have family.
That's very true. That's very true.
Like me, I have like more friends than family.
Yeah.
Like my family is more so my friends. You know?
Like I definitely grew up being told that once you get older, all you're gonna have is your family because your friends are gonna move on and have families of their own.
Oh my god!
It wasn't. It was to never disrespect family because at the end of the day, all you're gonna have is your family. Your friends are gonna move on and do their own thing. That's how you got
steered into the darkest timeline.
Yeah.
Because dude, and this is how I was raised, bro. That my family will always love me because they're obligated to go do my own shit.
That's what you were told?
Shit was raised. That's how I was fucking... Dude, that's what I was taught.
Yeah.
Is that like, hey, you got to fucking take care of you. You got to do you. Your family's always going to be there for you because it's your family. So, like, you know, I talk shit to my family, about my family. We talk shit together. We make... Dude, my family roasts the living shit out of me.
Oh, that's a given. That's a given. We still do that.
Dude, you think I make fun of myself for being bald? Fuck.
Well, I'm sure your sister doesn't ever shut up about it.
Oh my god. No, it's not even really her. It's not even like my immediate family. It's like my aunts, dude, my cousins.
Oh, yeah. Well, cousins are relentless because they care for you, but like not enough to like make you to lie to you. Like they'll just...
Well, my cousins are also my age though.
Yeah, well,
like I'm the youngest, but like...
Well, that's my cousin's group too. It's like we'll roast the shit out of each other too, and like if we make a life decision that's fucking bad, well, we will fucking fry each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Once
upon a time, I had dyed my hair blue, and it was just fucking relentless.
Well, let me tell you, Matt. If I fucking saw that shit and I was talking to you on a regular basis, I would have lit your ass up like a fucking Christmas tree.
Yeah. When was this? This would have been...
Dude, your hair blue? You're 10.
Yeah, this would have been like 2016.
Bro, you're 10.
Yeah, but I did.
Yeah, but you can't do that. If you want to do crazy shit with your hair, you have to be white as a ghost.
No.
Yeah.
No, you just have to pick a color that matches your skin tone. Blue wasn't working. Pick a color
that matches your skin tone.
Blue wasn't working for me.
Dude, the craziest shit you could do would be blonde because it's still a natural hair color. You can't do crazy hair.
Well, that's what I was trying to avoid. Is like I didn't want to be the stereotypical Portuguese.
That's the only thing you can do.
Portuguese European, dude, where I do the blonde highlights like a fucking Guido.
That's the only thing you can do. That's why they figured it. They figured out the blueprint, bro.
They figured it out.
You cannot stray. That's the blueprint. You stick to it. You fucked that up.
You know what,
like,
dude?
What are you doing?
After this Rona's over, I'm getting highlights.
After this Rona's over, dude, I'm never talking to you again. You're gonna be like, dude, it's a podcast. I'm gonna be like, go fuck yourself.
I'm just gonna have the corner. I'm gonna have the corner camera where you're supposed to be, just like a drawing of you. And I'm gonna pretend to talk to you like a crazy person.
We'll just do audio. Yeah. There won't be video anymore. Because we'll run some dumbass video in the background.
You refuse to look at me, dude?
I will not look at you if you're... Dude, I would rather see you bald with fucking tattoos on your skull.
Okay. If you were to get... What do you think I would get on my skull if I were to get a skull tattoo?
Am I being realistic?
I mean...
do you want me to be an idiot?
Pick your poison. What do you think I would put on my skull?
What I think you would put? A Portuguese flag, because the fucking ethnocentric shit with Portuguese people is insane. For some reason, even though you barely got a piece of Spain, you guys think you're the shit.
Wow.
You see what I mean, dude?
Fuck yourself, dude.
Bro, fuck with Canada, dude.
See what happens. Well, okay, yeah, fuck with Canada. Canada doesn't fuck with anybody.
Exactly.
The only people that we really fuck with right now is China.
Well, I mean, everybody fucks with China, though.
Yeah.
It's China. They're eating bats and shit and causing corona.
Yeah. No, that actually triggered a funny conversation.
But
at
that's
work,
dude.
but,
if you look at the map, you guys shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be there.
Do you want to know?
There's Spain, right? And then it's like Portugal.
Yeah. Do you want to know why
how
that
the fuck
was?
Are there so many of you, and how the fuck did that happen?
You want to know?
Yeah,
I could tell you very briefly. So during that time, there was a king, and he had X amount of sons. I'm not sure how many. Might have been like
king of who? King of what? Spain?
King of Spain.
Okay, so Spanish guy.
And he might have had like 6 brothers or 6 sons, if not more. Okay. And so each son got designated a piece of land. And the one son that owned like the bottom corner of Spain, and
had a drinking problem,
decided. I don't know if he had a drinking problem. I can't confirm. I can't confirm or deny that.
Wait, this eventually became Portugal?
This eventually becomes Portugal because
that drinking problem.
Sure.
Drinking problem.
Sure.
Drinking problem.
Sure.
Yeah. 100%.
Well, yeah, it's probably the raging alcoholics that took over the rest of the land. Because basically what he did is he wanted to fuck over his dad by taking over the coast. Because you can have all this land, but if you don't have ports, you had nothing there back then. So that's
why they became porks.
I don't know what.
I see what
I don't see that logic, but anyways, he wanted to fuck over his dad and started taking over land, taking over his brother's land, and went almost all the way up the coast. And then the dad retaliated. It took a corner, and then there was inner fighting there for like 50 to 100 years. And then eventually they're like, fuck this. We don't want to be a part of you guys anymore. So they split off and became Portugal. But it's basically a son fucking over a dad by taking over the coast.
So you're Spanish.
Our origins are Hispanic. Yeah, that's why there's
Why do you speak differently? Because the son got pissed and was like, we're changing the language too.
Possibly. It could be because culturalism, the way it works, is like if you're given a language, but then you guys all live in the same area, eventually you start talking similar because you guys want to have some sort of sense of unity. So they'll start making up slang. They'll start making up phrases. Like I don't know.
See, what I think happened is,
go ahead.
You guys started partying way too hard. All of you guys got drunk, and that's why you put "ish" at the end of thing. It's because you were slurring like a motherfucker.
Possibly.
And then that's how you just became that just became normal.
Well,
everybody's just fucking.
I think Russell Peters made that joke already, where he's like, Portuguese is like drunk Spanish.
It is.
So it could be that. It could very well be that. Like if you want if a Spanish person wants to go to Portugal, all they gotta do is take a shot and then cross the border, and then they're fine.
Yeah, probably, dude. all I'm saying is, dude, I know way too. Being far west in Canada,
yeah,
I know way too many Portuguese people. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Why are you guys here?
Because of the oil sands.
Yeah, but also, you guys were way the fuck over there in a little corner of a fucking way bigger. How come I didn't know so many Spanish people? Why are you guys here?
Because Portugal is a very poor country, and people
left for money.
And people were already leaving for money. But the problem was, at the time that generation started coming in, there already was a generation living in Toronto, and Toronto prices started going up, and it was cheaper to just keep going west. So everybody just kept going west.
See, and this is where it gets weird, dude. So you left Portugal because you're pissed off that it was broke as fuck.
Yeah.
You come out here, and then all of a sudden, everything is fucking Viva Portugal, dude. If you fucking left, why would you have such strong ties to your shitty poor country?
That's just how immigrants are, dude.
Fucking immigrants, dude.
Trent, you're a fucking half an immigrant, okay? Relax.
Kind of. But hey, my immigrant family came through this shit.
It's not my fault the white people came here first and got so fucking whitewashed that they think they live here now.
Hey, I have fucking native in my blood.
Yeah, but you're half.
Was here. Well, no, I'm less than half. But I'm saying at one point there was full. At one point there was full.
Yeah, your one relative was full.
Yeah.
And then after that, it started just getting whitewashed.
That's fine. everything's gonna get white. Well, maybe not now, but
okay. So when you say you have friends that are all Portuguese, I'll say I have friends, white friends, that when you ask them their nationality, they don't fucking know because they've been mixed so much.
Or because, I don't know, we're all in Canada. We just fucking call ourselves Canadian.
Sure, we're Canadian too.
No,
we just
have Portuguese flags on fucking everything, dude. I'd never see a Canadian
flag. Because you're talking about, like, you're probably like 5th or 6th generation from when the immigrants first came in, right? We're still like I'm only 3rd generation.
Was that mean your grandma?
My grandma came here.
Yeah, same.
So your grandma came here? Okay.
My grandma was born in Poland.
Okay.
My grandma she was in a camp during World War II.
Yeah.
She was in a Nazi, like, imprisonment thing, work camp.
Okay.
That's why she left.
What about on your other side?
German. That's the weird part.
Dude,
my other grandparents are German.
Dude, imagine if they knew each other.
Did I tell you the story about my mom and her dad?
No.
My grandpa told my mom, you can marry any guy you want as long as he's not native or German.
Oh my God.
My dad's both.
Well, he never said both. He said you can't.
That's what my mom says now. She laughs about it. It's like, well, see, I didn't marry one or the other. I married both. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's crazy how racism was just the norm back then. It's just like, you can't.
Well, I mean, when world wars are happening and shit, dude, you can't come up thinking that everybody's the same because fucking people are attacking people. And you go, yo, the Germans are attacking us? Yo, fuck the Germans.
Well, like, I'll just say, like, even like my mom's generation and like me growing up as a kid, there definitely was that mentality of like, you don't go and get married to a white person and bleach your culture, is what I was told.
Fuck. You're brought up racist, bro. God damn it.
Oh my God.
And the funny part is, dude, I was friends with you and your cousin. Like, we were best friends as kids.
Yeah.
Bro. Dude, we got our fucking communion done.
Just because we were told that doesn't mean we would listen.
No, I know, but we got our religious communion done. It was you and your cousin and my white ass.
Yeah, your white ass in the middle.
That was it. The whole class was us three.
We look like a vanilla Oreo, dude. Just like
straight up vanilla Oreo, dude. This fucking actually no, it's pretty tan. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Look at my thumbnail, bro. Look at that white hair and that fucking tanned ass skin.
That's what I'm saying, dude. When you were a little itty bitty baby,
it was weird.
You were like, you had silver hair.
I was inverted as to what I am now. Like brown skin and white as fuck hair.
No, actually, I used to always be like, Trent is Trent gonna eventually just go black hair? Like, I honestly had that thought where, like, because every year your hair got darker. Your hair got darker. I'm like, what if Trent like starts out silver and like by high school has like jet black hair? I think that would be crazy.
Well, by high school I had no hair.
Yeah,
it just went away. It started out real white and then got darker and then it was just scalp.
Yeah.
Yeah. You fucked up not watching the UFC though. This shit was insane.
I heard, but unfortunately I was I don't know. Sleeping. I don't know what to say.
My God, bro.
Dude, you know what's been fucking me up is I think I have allergies now.
You know what fucked me up, dude?
What's that?
My dog woke me up this morning by falling down the stairs.
Again?
Oh
my God.
The poor dog, dude. She's so old.
Was it another, like, hurt someone, made a noise and tried to go up the stairs and didn't make it?
No, my mom was cleaning up the mess that she made in the middle of the night. And then, like, she put her, like, on the opposite side of, like, the little baby gate thing we have to block the dogs from getting on the carpet so they don't pee on the carpet. So, obviously, it's easier to clean on, like, the floor.
Yep.
So, my dog's not used to being on that side. And then just, like, can't see very well. Walk down the fucking stairs, dude. And just... I was like, what the fuck was that? But I was like, I like just woke up, dude. So I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? It was weird.
No, we were clipping Charlie's nails today, and we think we nicked one a little too much, so
hit the vein.
He
yelped, and fucking blood started squirting out.
No, we caught it fast enough. Because I think we just got it. So like you could see like the fur around his fingertip was getting red. And I was like, oh shit. And so luckily, I guess what you can do is you could take cornstarch and dip the nail in cornstarch, and it cauterizes the nail.
Oh, really?
To stop it from bleeding. Yeah.
Nerd.
Well,
only you would know that.
Well, I know that because I have a crazy story about Cosmo, my mom's dog. Cosmo, after a certain while, developed like tremendous anxiety to the point where we can't leave him alone anymore. And when we found that out was we used to keep him in the basement. We used to put a baby gate on the bottom of the stairs so he couldn't go up the stairs.
Word.
And when we left, I guess he started freaking out and started scratching at the baby gate. And he did not stop, Trent. And when we came home, all you saw was blood on the walls, blood on that first step where the baby gate was, blood all over the floor, and him just panting. And it was because he had scratched the gate so much that he ripped his fucking nails off.
Oh my god.
And was just fucking bleeding like crazy. And like we were so freaked out. We took him to the vet, and then that's when the vet told us the situation, and then just told us in the future, get cornstarch and cauterize the nails. But yeah, no, Cosmo was a fucking mess, man.
Holy shit.
And luckily now, it's sad, but luckily now, because he's going blind, we don't have to worry about him scratching things because he can't see anymore.
Yes, and my dog, she just sleeps.
So yeah, so he just sleeps, and then if we want to leave, we just make sure the lights are off that he can't go to the door.
You cruel bastard. You fucking cruel bastard.
Well, if we just turn the lights off, he just goes to sleep because he can't see anyway. So he'll just go to bed and sleep.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, true. My dog does the same thing. She like does like cardio, walks in a circle, and then lays down again.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, my mother's dog is like the definition of relaxation. First and only.
Yep. My dog was so lazy she got up out of her bed, dude, and just peed right beside her bed.
Oh god.
And just laid down. I was like,
fuck.
Bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's annoying.
No, Charlie's got a funny habit of peeing in my dad's room though.
He just likes it in there, dude.
Well, I think it's because my mom's dog's scent is all over that room. And I think he wants to dominate in there. So my dad, if he leaves the door open, he'll piss in the exact same spot. He goes into my dad's bathroom and pisses in on the front tile. I don't know why, but that's where he goes.
At least it's on tile, not like carpet.
Yeah, and so if my dad leaves the door open, he goes, oh shit. And then sure enough, we'll go to the bathroom and like there's a little puddle. And he's like, what the fuck? Why is it always this tile?
At least it's, it's kind of good that it's on tile. That's the only good saving grace of that.
Yeah.
It's not fucking up the carpet, dude. That's supposed to do like pouring baking soda on the carpet so it sucks the pee out.
Yeah, but I think that's just a side effect of Charlie not used to living in a big house, and so he just explores. That like when we were in the apartment, it's so small that I could basically just look and I know where he is because you could see the whole apartment, and I would just close my bedroom. Yeah. With the house though, if you don't pay attention, all of a sudden he's in the hallway and you're like, where the fuck's the dog? And so
and you hear the fucking
yeah,
and you're like, that fucking bastard.
Yeah, so we have to close the bedroom doors and the bathroom doors just because if you don't give him attention, he gets pissed off and wants to retaliate.
Oh, I know.
So
why did you touch him, Matt? Now he's gonna be like, let's go. Let's party.
We gave him a haircut, dude. Look at him. He's pretty fresh.
I need to do that fucking self-quarantine cut, bro. Fuck.
How bad are you getting?
My hairdresser isn't doing shit till the end of the month. Dude, I gotta wait 20 days.
I did my own fade. It's kind of fucked up, but
it's not that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't do a fade because the Lord is my barber. So he's already fading it for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got the fucking... You can't see him because I'm wearing a headset, but I got the fucking wings coming up the ears, dude.
Yeah.
And I shave my head. That's how fucking long it's been.
That's that's what always bothers me when it comes to letting my hair grow out. It's like once it starts like curling past your ears, fucking drives me nuts.
Yep. It looks like shit too.
But
looks like shit, feels like shit. But I wear a headset 90% of the time, so not a big deal.
But I'm thinking of keeping the top growing again, and might try to something there. I know I've been shaving it just because I was lazy, but
that's my biggest problem. Well, one, is obvious.
Yeah.
And then two, I'm just fucking too lazy to do my hair. I was too lazy to do my hair in high school, and I've gotten lazier. So, ain't doing it. Shaving my head.
Shave your head and then start growing the testicle hairs on your chin.
How bad does mine look in the camera?
I can notice it, but it's not like it's.
I don't grow facial hair nicely.
Yeah,
it looks like dog shit. I wish I could, because eventually, when I shave my head, you gotta have hair on your head somehow. Yeah. Whether it's on my face or on the top of my head, different.
Would you ever consider getting implants?
No. Like hair implants?
Yeah, like a mustache implant.
Oh, no, on my face? You're insane. I thought you were talking about my head.
No, because like if you obviously if you're gonna go full shaved head, you gotta have like the Rock goatee.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just a guy that just only has hair on his body. Or maybe I'm just the guy that has no hair and I'm like a seal.
Is that like, do you have more hair on your body than you do on your head? Like obviously,
no.
Like obviously, like I've seen you before, so you've got hair on your legs.
I have very hairy legs.
Right. Do you have like chest hair?
Not a lot, but yeah.
Yeah.
It grows in weird as shit. Yep. Sure does grow in weird as shit.
Enough where if you took your shirt off, girls would notice? Or
yes.
Okay.
They would notice and then go, that's not growing right.
That's not growing right. I don't know what you mean by not growing right, but like
it's patchy. It's patchy on my chest. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew this guy that his hair would just grow like on his shoulder here. So he'd have like a hairy patch like right there, and then the rest of his chest was bare. It would be like
shave it.
It'd be like on the top of his chest, almost by his shoulders, just for describing for the audio listeners. But like, yeah, like he just had this weird little hairy patch here. And I was like, just get rid of it, dude. Like fucking wax it. Like
that's fucked up.
Your chest is pretty much bare. You just have this weird fucking little, DNA fuck up here in the corner.
Yeah. Dude, that's the problem with mixing your shit around, bro. So you get weird DNA and, How do I have a cousin that's 6'5"? Fuck.
That's that German genetics, probably. German or Polish genetics?
He's not Polish.
No?
No, that's my mom. She's on my dad's side.
So it's gotta be the German genetics.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I think he's German-Ukrainian.
Oh, okay. I have one last question for the podcast. Okay. Would you ever consider intentionally dating someone and marrying them so that your kids could possess a certain gene?
Yes.
Like I grew up thinking, because the stereotype is that Portuguese people are not that tall, that I would intentionally try to marry some girl from like Norway.
No.
So that my kids could at least be 6 foot.
Well, first and foremost, I have to be attracted to this person. Luckily for me, I'm attracted to a lot of females. So that's not that big of a problem. My problem is if I have kids, they're going to be short. I like girls that are smaller than me. So kids would be fucked. They're going to be small. I mean, I have tall genes in my family, but they're probably fucked.
Mm-hmm.
And also, the other thing that enters my mind is that half white, half Asian babies are the cutest fucking things ever. So it makes me want to marry an Asian.
My only counter are Blasian kids are usually good looking.
Unfortunately, don't possess 50% of that. So,
I mean,
I'm obviously not black.
You can go to
I'm obviously not Asian.
You go to the tanning bed a lot.
And then what? Be Portuguese?
Yeah, and just lie.
So Portuguese, dude.
Dude, you're online.
You're
online pretending to be black. Why don't you just be like that in real life?
I'm online wishing I was black. There's a difference. But now you see what I look like, dude. All my profile pictures are now me as a kid, cute as shit.
Yeah. So what
I was a cute kid. Don't care what you say.
So where did that come from? Like, were you looking through the photo album and you're like, oh my God.
My mom hung some bullshit up in the house, like that she found like in a fucking storage bin. And I was like, holy shit, man, that was cute as fuck. So I took a picture of it. And then I was like, it's not me, but it is me.
Yeah.
So now that's my profile picture on everything except Facebook, because if you use Facebook, you're old.
Or your Brandon
gripping onto my youth.
Either that or your Brandon sending links to videos every once a month.
Dude, he fucks up our Instagram chain at like 3 a.m.
I know.
It's like, you do realize we are both like in the trade kind of workers and are definitely sleeping at 3 a.m.
Oh, not only that, I'm like going to wake up in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you're probably gonna wake up in a few hours. I'm gonna wake up in 2 hours. Yeah, and that's when you're messaging me.
Yeah. Like today, dude, I woke up like 4 messages, like 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 4 a.m. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Do you know I just intentionally share stuff just to like feel like I'm contributing? Because obviously Brandon is the one who kind of shares the most in our feed.
Well, yeah.
And then I'll be like, well,
I'm most time on his hands.
And like, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to share 2 in a row just to be like, yeah, I'm here.
You don't have to.
But like, I like what I'm sharing. So like, I'm sharing it so you guys have a laugh. But like, a part of me is going.
There was one you shared yesterday. I literally looked at that post like 30 seconds prior to you sharing it to me. And I was like, this is so weird.
That's happened to me a few times. That's happened to me.
Just did it to me, and I just read it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is weird, bro. We're in the same brain.
All right, man.
But closing statements. Atlanta better not fucking lose, and you fucked up by not watching the UFC, obviously.
I'm sorry. And my closing statement is, I'm sorry to the podcast listeners. I'm sorry to my Twitch viewers. I let work get the best of me yet again. I will be better. I am sorry.
You know who I'm not going to apologize to?
Who?
The country of Portugal.
Well, it's not like they need your apology anyways. They kind of won the battle.
Did they, though? Because, I mean, they just pushed you into that fucking corner.
They didn't push Trent. That was all Spain, and then the one brother just took the coast. There was no, like, expansion inward and then shrunk back. They just took the coast.
Yeah, but don't have the full coast, do you?
No.
Because they pushed you back.
Actually,
and
no.
Now you're stuck. Dude, you got so stuck in that corner, you came to Canada.
Yeah, we ran out of space. That's why the immigrants came. They're like, fuck, man. We're trying to make more babies, but there's no room.
I was gonna say, you guys are too busy partying and fucking that you ran out of space.
I asked my dad about that. When I was younger, and I was like, Dad, how come we didn't keep going? He's like, I don't know, we were lazy.
We just stopped giving a fuck, dude. Yeah, fought a war for 100 years and trying to convince the younger generation why we're doing it just didn't happen anymore.
We stopped giving a fuck.
That's kind of what happens to everybody, I feel like, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine a war starting now. There's no way.
No, it wouldn't be a normal war. That's for sure.
No, I'd be like, dude, are you kidding me, bro? We're allies with the United States. They spend way too much money.
Oh, yeah. Well, all they're going to do is they're going to send the fucking killer bees to whoever they're fighting, and then that's how we'll end the war.
This year's been fucked.
All right, let me know in the comments if you could take on a killer bee or a killer wasp or whatever they're called.
Also, let me know in the comments if you think Spain should just take Portugal back.
Sure. If Spain and Portugal should start another war for the coast.
Yeah.
Let me know in the comments.
I'm sick of these Portuguese people thinking they're the shit when they've been stuck in a fucking corner for 150 years, dude.
Hey, man, we won €1. How many euros have you won?
Which side? Did Germany won?
Yeah, I think Germans won a few.
Germans are way more successful in the soccer world than Portugal is.
I know. It's because we have 1 star, and then Germans have like a solid team overall.
The Germans don't have any stars. They're like, you fucking work hard.
Yeah.
That's it. That was Arnold Schwarzenegger. I apologize.
All right, I'm sorry. Anyways, let's end this before we get ourselves in trouble. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great day. Make sure to do something nice for your mom and not just say Happy Mother's Day.
Or acknowledge that you're a piece of shit and don't do anything like I do.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's probably what you end up actually doing. So until then, we will see you on the next episode of the Random Nades Podcast. Trent, take us home. Throw that nade.
For Portugal.
Shh.
I wasn't lying. I am Mac Melts.